What the fuck? No, no. What's with the guitars and all? Welcome back, families and fuckers of the world. My name is Mario, and we are back today in our lovely fanboy corner to react to Olivia's brand new album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. And with that title, guys, with that title, we already know what this is going to be. Some good shit. We're gonna be so messed up by the melodies, by the lyrics, by her voice. Drop Dead, The Cure, Stupid Song. That was an insane run-up of singles. Drop Dead still my favorite, but honestly, I loved all of them. I'm also so excited because the album is divided in the Girl So in Love and the You Seem Pretty Sad part. My friends have already listened to the album, of course, as you know, because today is Sunday, so I've been waiting for 2 days. And they told me that it's so good. So I can only expect good things because Olivia always knows what she's doing. So we're gonna go through the whole album. We're gonna be analyzing the lyrics. We're gonna take it easy. Drop Dead and The Cure, we won't listen to those songs because we have already heard them. We'll listen to Stupid Song once again because I want to read the lyrics better. And other than that, I think we are ready to go. If you're starting to like my content, if you enjoy my company, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss anything that I will put out in the future. You can check on the description my other Olivia videos. Honestly, I'm so nervous. This is my first official album release from Olivia because I was just a random listener in Sour Era, and in Guts I listened to Vampire and Vanity right when they were released, but I did not listen to the album until I started to get into Olivia a few months later, so I did not experience like the first day, the first week. That's why I really needed to press fucking play. Of course, the album starts with Drop Dead. That is one of the best Olivia Rodrigo songs ever, honestly. Star friends, I'm jumping in, so I'm not gonna love you to get mine. We don't even make love. Let's go. Kiss me and I might. Kiss me and I might. Drop Dead. Let's go for it.
New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free.
We'll talk about that lyric afterwards.
All the girls at this party are so cool. It's never been a thing that I could do, but I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak of me.
This chorus.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
No, because her vocals here, what the hell, guys? And then the production starts. That is such an Olivia thing to do, which I really love, because you can feel like the progression of the song and the story and everything, it just gets bigger until you hit the climax. So great. So let's read the lyrics properly. New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. It's like just kind of a setting the scene, and then they say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. And all the girls at this party are so cool. That's never been a thing that I could do. But I can help but imagine what you say when you speak with me. So she's in a party, she's not feeling well, she does not think that she's like the other girls, and the people are just talking and the friends are smoking stuff, and they say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free, which is really interesting because at first I was taking it as in it's still a cage even if it makes you free when it should not be a cage. But maybe you can take it more as a you need to have a commitment and you need to change some things in your life because you have to adjust to another person and all that stuff. Of course, it's not the same being single than having a partner. But if it's honest, it makes you feel free. It does not feel like you don't have your own life or that you cannot grow and have moments for yourself. So it's beautiful that even though it's sort of a metaphorical cage, it still makes you feel free because you are not trapped. Even though you're in a cage, you feel great there. So yeah, I like that sentence. I like that sentence. And then the chorus says, "You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes I'll cut a flame," which, of course, he is a spark, and you could tell that this is kind of a reference to taking off her clothes, kind of too, with that sexual undertone. "You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name." She's down bad. "I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a brake. She won't stop, and she loves the car lore. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say." That is just so beautiful. Like, no matter how much I try to write a song, it will never express properly how much I love you. "I'm a heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun." I love this. Like, I love the metaphor of him being the sun and she is made of wax, so she's melting because of him. That is so beautiful. "I'm a thread on your shirt that is coming undone," which is throwback to The Cure and to all the thread related themes for the tour. "I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane. That's how love makes you feel, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say." Perfect songwriting, honestly. Like, I love it because, again, like the sentences are easy to understand, which I like, but they are not lazy. She's taking an effort into putting these feelings into words in a way that feels creative and fresh and new. So I love it. I love it so much. This song scratches my brain, I swear to God. And I feel that it's so interesting to consider this thread metaphor that, like, it's present through the whole era, and it's even the name of the tour. Like, she's unraveled, like she's kind of unstable. So I'm guessing there would be like a natural progression from this feeling of I'm a thread on your shirt that it's coming undone. I feel vulnerable because of love, because of course love makes you feel vulnerable, and then maybe she realizes that that was not the cure at all, and that's why she's unraveled. So you can see with the second song and the eighth song already a connection. That is cool. That is great.
With my head high, past all the college girls and the drunk guys. And if there is a God, he's the bond that's between us two.
What a sentence. What a sentence.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes are caught in flame. You should feel how I feel.
When somebody says the name, I'm a cop speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I love you more than any stupid song could ever say. All the instruments, Lord! The second verse is the progression of the story. We can see several sceneries. And if there is a God, he's the one that's between us two. Like, that is so beautiful. Oh my God. 7 nights alone and I skipped a meal. You can tap into those feelings that she used to have with Pretties and Pretty and stuff. And I'm too shy to say what I've seen when I dream of you. Kind of sensual undertone to this sentence, I think. And then the chorus, it's the same, but it's bigger in terms of production, which is, it's insane. It's insane. And now this bridge, what do you fucking mean? No, because this bridge is so good. I think it's the best part of the song.
Every night like the one before, dream of you from like 1 to 4, positively and truly sure.
Oh, I love that.
Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's the thing that I can't.
And again, she won't stop. And this, oh yes, the guitar. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. What a way to end it. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. every night, like the one before, dream of you from like 1 to 4. So I'm guessing she's kind of breaking the cycle of sleeping because she's so in love that she cannot even sleep properly. There's always this anxiety related to love. I'm going crazy, I'm going mad. I want you, baby. I want you, baby, so bad. That is this crazy anxiety, going nuts experience of love. This song, guys, is definitely a 10 song. I'm so happy that we have this as a single. And now we are moving to actually the first song that I have not heard, which is Honeybee, and which is the one that my friends, before they even listened to the album, they thought that this could be my song because it's a track 3 and the name of the song, I think is going to be maybe upbeat and happy. Let's see what happens. Well, that does not sound happy for now.
So I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds, and the cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Let's just walk in the dark, hop the fence in the park. Baby boy, honeybee, gotta love the way you.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet,
oh, the vocals, background
I love
vocals.
you, baby, I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could
Oh my
spend
god.
my whole
Oh.
life knowing. Here's to hoping.
The things she's saying, I mean, sound-wise, it's my least favorite without a doubt because it's so slow, and you know I'm not a slow songs guy, but wow, this is clearly so in love side of the album, so I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds, and the cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Like, yes, now that you're in love, those cliches maybe do not look like cliches anymore, or maybe they are common to you. Let's just walk in the dark, hope the fans in the park. Wow, what a beautiful imagery. Baby boy, honeybee, God, I love the way you look at me. And then the chorus it says, and it's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. Yes, she had before honest love, and now she's saying that it's really hard to describe love in a way that feels honest. Interesting. But even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. So even if you're not saying, I'm not saying anything, I still love you. Wow. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going. I don't understand this. This is her that I could spend my whole life knowing. That is the most beautiful thing ever, because you know how much I love the sentences. Everything has changed. The lyric that Taylor says, all my days I'll know your face. I think that knowing someone's face is such a beautiful thing because it's really like normal and inevitable. You will always know how someone looks, even if it works, even if it does not. So the fact that you want to spend your whole life like that, it's really pure and really beautiful. Here's to hoping, like cheers to hoping that everything is going to be alright. Oh, I never see what your face looks like going, like as if you're living, like please never leave me. Okay. So I get it. Really beautiful, really beautiful.
Make company in the dark. I'm not scared. I just
Very
in your eyes.
acoustic.
Shooting stars, racing cars. Everything
Oh.
I own just feels like ours.
Oh my
It's
god.
too
Oh
hard to
no, then this
describe
chorus.
this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks
Not a
like.
single happy sounding song, except Drop Dead so
I
far.
swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
This is such a classical love song, definitely.
I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face
Okay, so the bridge is part of the chorus.
My whole life knowing here's to hoping. It's too hard
Wow.
to describe this.
No, I love the layering. That is the best thing in this song, definitely.
But even when I'm quiet, I promise, and I
She has not said I love you.
see what your face looks like going. Here's to hoping.
That is interesting. She's quiet, so she's not saying I love you, just like she did before, because I could already realize that she was supposed to say that. So it feels like the same moment when she's not telling that to him because she's quiet, but he knows that she loves him, Like, that is so clever. I like that. Honestly, this song is so beautiful. There's nothing bad I can say about it. It's just simply not my favorite song, and probably it's going to be one of my least favorite songs on the album because it's so slow. But I can appreciate it for what it is. It is so fitting for this part, and like the progression of the album so far is great. Let's move on to Maggots for Brains. Oh!
My day's so mundane, I don't think I left the house. Drank a pot of coffee, tried to write, nothing came out.
Wow.
Somehow
This is
it's
promising.
the weekend, I'm still bored out of my school. And I went to a party, but only on principle. Empty, look at me. I'm a zombie in my body.
Yes, that is my song.
I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens in
Oh my god! Wow, the sound of this song! Oh my god! This is so cute! Oh my god! Yeah, because what she was saying, I was like, wait a minute, this is the love side of the album, and even if you have like this melancholy attached to it, it's kind of weird what you're saying. But of course, like all those things are happening, like those bad things are happening when he's not here. Which honestly, I understand that feeling when you're young, but that cannot be good. I mean, you need to be happy by yourself, but I mean, we can understand that feeling even if it's sometimes we don't feel it as truthful. It's more like, oh my god, everything's bad if you're not here. I get the vibe of the song. So verse 1 is, my day was so mundane, I don't think I left the house. Like, it does not feel like even if I'm still at home, literally. Drank a pot of coffee, tried to write, nothing came out, so she was not able to write a song. Somehow it's the weekend, I'm still bored out of my school, and I went to a party but only on principle. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. Wow, the colors are all flat, that is great. That is great, like you don't have colors on yourself. I'm a sad shell of a woman and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away. So it feels like these maggots are like kind of the representation of her insecurities and the issues that she has that are eating her alive and her brain. So I love that metaphor so much. I'm guessing he's not away, but they're on the beginnings of the relationship, so they're maybe more codependent. Or maybe it's not a great thing that he's away. I don't know. We don't know yet why he's away. But anyway, the sound, oh my fucking god. This could be one of my favorites.
Sometimes at a low point I even wish for tragedy. 'Cause I know he could
Oh my god. No, this is so toxic.
care of me. It's so weird. It's not here.
But been there, done that.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty. I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens
There's a timeless sounding thing going on here. Everything feels moldy like the food that's in my fridge, and everything that's funny, I wish I could tell to him, girl, you have a codependent relationship. Well, at least from your side. And sometimes at open, I even wish for a tragedy because I know he'd come over and take really good care of me. That's definitely a risky thing to think. It truly feels like this person is literally abandoning her or not taking care of her, because if you need to create a tragedy for him to take care of you, that is not great at all. Oh, I love the melody and the sound. The sound is so fucking pretty. Oh my god, the instruments on this album! Yes! She keeps going. Keeps going.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty. I feel rotten in the colors.
Straight back.
I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away. What can I do when my baby
She won't bring back the production?
I think of you when my baby goes away. What can I do when my baby goes away? I think of you.
So no, it's ending like this. Interesting change of the melody. That was definitely so unexpected. Wow, I love this song. It's definitely one of my favorites. It could battle a Stupid Song, honestly. That, like, there was a timeless feeling to it, even though what she was saying is kind of a foreshadowing of what's gonna end up happening. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she has learned about it now that she's written. Well, I think we have 2 songs more of this side of the album. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know where Purple goes. But for now, let's go to You Plus Me equals Hot. Woo! Punky, please, yes. I love her sounds, honestly.
I think that you're a killer
Uh-huh.
with your floppy hair.
Floppy.
Take me out to dinner. You know you can take me anywhere. And all of my girlfriends roll their eyes.
Girlfriends as in friends that are girls.
Slow this time.
Yes, girl, take it slow. You should definitely take it slow.
Got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on the phone. I know everybody changes, but I hope that we don't.
It's really cute and vulnerable.
Cause it better. You plus me equals a heart forever. A heart forever.
Oh my god. I wonder if she has really named the song like that after reading it and having that sentence, or if she was sure that she wanted to put it like that on the first play. Maybe she was like, instead of putting You plus me equals a heart forever, oh, let's do it as a formulaic form, which is really cute. This song was pretty straightforward, so this guy, you can take me anywhere, I'm so fucking in love with you. It's the honeymoon phase of the relationship. Yeah, this is such a a cutesy, easy listen song. I really like it. I really liked it, and the album is so cohesive. Oh my god.
And I tried to
She's just talking about
over with
silly details.
cynical humor and yacht rock music taste. And all my ex-boyfriends have heard these lines, but I like you better
Oh.
by a million times.
It's so sad to know that they're not together anymore, honestly.
Got a feeling wounds are healing, talking on the phone. I know everybody changes, but I hope
This feels more like a love song than Maggots for Brains.
into the car seat leather. You plus me equals a heart forever. A heart forever.
Oh, the timeless sounding once again. This is so beautiful. We don't need to stop because it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's see the bridge.
Buy me silver jewelry and all my favorite Calgary, and tell me again about when we met and what you thought of me. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and way too far ahead of myself. I often get the feeling that I'll never want somebody else. They say modern love's a cruel endeavor. They say it's cruel. And to that I say fuck it, whatever.
Yes! We should never lose hope in love.
Talking
On the phone.
I know everybody changes, but I hope that we don't.
Cute, cute, cute.
Into the car seat leather. You plus me equals a heart.
This is the grower. I already liked it, but I think I'm gonna love it much more.
Forever and ever and ever.
Sounds good. Oh, really, really, really cool. Really cool because I feel like this was missing in Olivia's discography, and the fact that we have 5 songs now that are straightforward love songs. Well, Stupid Song and Maggots for Brains have this darkness to it somehow, but yes, they are love songs, and this was probably the most straightforward. Drop Dead, it's too, but it's more of an attachment to because Kiss Me and I Might Drop Dead. You know what I mean? But honestly, I love this song. I love this song so much, and I love the way she's again using simple concepts, but she has a way with the pen. She has a way to write that I truly enjoy. Let's move to My Way. I feel like this is the last one of the positive side. No, I'm not sure what's going on with Purple because I think The Cure is the first song from the second side. We'll see. Let's hear My Way. Whoop! What a pleasure to have these 3 upbeat songs.
It's a little hard to stomach all your amateur moves and noise with me, like obviously, but you linger in the air just like a bad
Oh.
perfume. It's getting to me.
Is this better than Revenge?
And here's the part where the girl gets pissed and the girl is me. Did you get that hint? You're in my way now. Don't go, don't go. Think I can make out how hard you hang on. Kind of insane how you keep calling but you never get the message. It goes my way now.
So it kind of feels like, wow. First of all, we have a rocky, funky song, which I love because that always has to be in an Olivia album. This cannot be a miss. But it literally feels like the other perspective of Better Than Revenge now. She's the girl that the guy is with now, and the other one is like texting him and just come, but it goes my way now. And I love that she's using it as a double meaning, like my way, you're my way now. You, again, in the middle of something that you should not get into. but at the same time, it goes my way now. Like he's on my way. It goes with me. So I love that double meaning. She is being conscious of what you're trying, girl. And here's the part where the girls get pissed and the girl is me. Did you get that hint? That is such an iconic sentence. You're in my way now. Don't go where you don't belong. Think I can make out. How hard you hang on. Kind of insane how you keep calling me, but you never get the message. It goes my way now. Like he is not listening to you. I feel like she's supposed to say like you never get the message, like the physical message of him, and you also don't get that I'm telling you to go away and you don't have to do this. Like there's some boundaries here. What is this sound? Like it sounds so good. It feels almost like a video game, like a battle between the two people. Wow. You are stepping over my boundaries. All of the songs so far are my favorites, except Honeybee.
So where'd you get that confidence from? Last time that I checked, I won. Let me be direct, just stop. You're being fucking weird. Maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you made me resort to this. That's it. I win.
That's it.
I win.
And the sound of the distortion reminds me of Get Him Back. Wow, no. You never get the message. Iconic Taylor and Olivia having Better Than Revenge in My Way on the first album. Iconic. Absolutely my type of song and insane and Olivia, honestly, you can do no wrong. You can do no wrong. And I love how sometimes you can simply just say whatever you're feeling. And she said, maybe I'm a petty bitch. Just get it out, girl. Of course, we don't always need poetry. Wow. So far, this side of the album was really my style. Like these last 3 songs were so good, and if you add Drop Dead and Stupid Song to the equation, oof. After this, we are moving on to Purple, which we don't know which side of the album it's yet. We will see it depending on the meaning. And honestly, I find it so interesting that this song is in the middle of the album, considering that Gods and Sour are purple. And she left the purple here, like with the cover and stuff, but she is still bringing purple somehow. And in this case, we have a song called Purple. So let's see.
It's funny when your mom shows pictures of you in your school clothes.
Depressing sounds.
Your buzz cut, it scrapes on your knees changed, but those eyes still know. And it's crazy how I used to visit your town like a tourist. Now I got a local grocery store and a favorite florist.
So, it's a love song, I think.
So it goes that you kiss
Ooh.
my neck, made our paths
Well done.
intersect till the 2 lines formed a circle.
Oh my god, what a beautiful line.
And I melt with you.
Melt
You
again.
red and I blue. Now I see the world in purple. Purple.
Oh! Oh my god, the concept! So, is she kind of saying like you are my red, like my passion, my intensity, my love, but also my blue, like my sadness, my insecurities, my fears. So you see the world in purple, because as she is always saying, she cannot write a love song, just pure love and that's it. So, that's why it's called Purple. That is really interesting. Let's read. It's funny when your mom shows pictures of you in your school clothes, your bath cut, and scrapes on your knees change, but those eyes I still know. Like everything has changed because you've grown up, but those eyes never change. The way you look, the way your eyes move, though, that is something that will always be on you. When you start dating someone, all those places where you go and the place that he or she lives becomes something familiar to you. You Kiss My Neck made our paths intersect so the two lines form a circle. I honestly feel like this line, like it's beautiful, but at the same time a circle. You can get stuck on a cycle, kind of merry-go-round, you know? Because it would be better for the two lines to move forward, but circle, there's this insecurity kind of on the, not insecurity, but like not her being insecure, but we as a spectator, we can see that something maybe it's not going well. The purple for her has a deep meaning, and I'm guessing that this combination of red and blue, it's what I said before. Let's go with verse number 2. There was some interesting instrumental here. No, because these sounds are honestly so pretty, I'm scared. Yes. The build-ups. Everything is double. Lyric-wise, this is one of my favorite ones. It only can. Clearly the bridge between the two sides of the album. So pretty, so cohesive, oh my god. What the fuck? No. What's with the guitars and all? I'm thinking other stuff with these lyrics. First of all, and I Melt With You could literally be like the bad side of melting, because on Stupid Song I feel like it was positive. I'm melting because you're the sun and you're lighting me and stuff. But here I feel like melting after saying that you're consumed, that's maybe what you're referring to, that you're being consumed. And I feel like also this purple thing could be simply that they are red and blue. So them together are purple. That's why we are talking about doubles, toothbrush and coats and shoes, because their relationship is getting like more intertwined and serious. This pre-chorus literally calls back to Maggot for Brains, because it's a small world and it only can revolve around us too. It's crazy. I had big dreams till I tied myself to you. Now I'm all consumed. Same thing with Maggot for Brains, that she could only be happy if he was around. We clearly see how, in difference to the other albums, even though we still need to see the second side of the album, she's blaming herself and taking accountability of what's going on too, because I mean, we know The Cure, right? So she has consumed herself too.
Till it all turns black. Are we so in love? Are we too attached? Melt with you till it all turns black. When you smooth it out, but it feels too flat. Melt with you till it all turns black. When you get so close and you can't go back. Melt with you till it all turns black. Melt with you till it just feels sad.
Wow, and now we're getting to The Cure. What the hell, Olivia Rodrigo? What is this album? Honestly, what is this album? Now it's not purple, it's black. Yeah, of course, it takes a more sinister trajectory, marking the end of the Girls So in Love side of the album. Instead of purple, now you merge the colors, and when you merge all the colors, it turns black. So I'm guessing that's what kind of she's saying. That's because they were also so attached. It was a toxic relationship, maybe. And you can go back because you get so close, and then it just feels sad. And now we get to the you seem pretty sad. I love this one. I love this one. It sounded so different to all the other songs, and the concept was really different too. Like, so far, 10 out of 10 songs except for one. Like, that is crazy ratio. Crazy ratio. Now we've got The Cure, which honestly, what can I tell you about this song that you don't know already? It's so fucking good. And it feels like medication, and it's good for me, I'm sure, but it don't matter how your love feels anymore. Wow, having this song now, with the whole context of the album, in this position, it's crazy work. I love this song so much, guys. It's a grower. I loved it on first listen, but not as much as Drop Dead. But now, it feels literally a masterpiece. It's one of her most complex songs, I feel. Also, it's really long. It's not the typical commercial song. Absolutely perfection. And now, we are moving to Back, which she already performed on SNL, but I did not hear it because I wanted to react to it. And then What's Wrong With Me, which is also her first feature with Robert Smith from The Cure, and also she performed it the other day on the Primavera Sound, which I was not there. I'm so fucking pissed off that she appeared by surprise. I wish I could have known, but I have not heard it either. So let's get ready for probably what are going to be devastating lyrics. Wow, this reminded me of Scared of My Guitar.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly just have eyes for me.
Oh, I know where this is going. I know where this is going already.
To make it clear, all that I want is to sit here silently and watch movies on TV.
I love how it sounds too. What the fuck?
What a shame you're not here, here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs. I'm an anchor in the ocean.
Wow, this is her tolerated. I'm gonna cry.
Never leave. So I'm patient, you're learning. Pretend it's not hurting. And they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. Nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
Oh my god, no. First of all, this feels like a personal attack because I swear to god that I was this person 2 years ago. This is so tolerated coded, and you know how I feel about tolerated. No wonder people told me that they love this song and that they were dying to hear it on Spotify. All that I want is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me. Could you make it clear? All that I want is to sit here silently and watch movies on TV. What a shame you're not here to witness my devotion. Like, you're just not here. As I was saying, Maggots for Brains, probably this guy is not paying attention to her anymore. And my endless well of needs, I'm an anchor on the ocean. You know, I could never leave. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. I will take it because I cannot leave. Wow. Oh, dear God, I feel so bad that she felt this way. She needs validation. She needs to feel more loved. Wow, guys, this is hitting hard. I'm feeling this kind of being stuck in life in general, not only the relationship, because like the sentiment of the album, you know what I mean? It just gets reflected on the relationship, and of course, here we're kind of blaming the guy, but we come from the Cure where she's blaming herself, so it's just really all really messy. And this chorus, it's perfectly written. So I mean, I'm patient because you're learning, pretending it's not hurting, but it's doing it. But it is hurting. They say that it's a virtue to not let go. Love, do not let good love slip away. Yeah, that's the typical thing they tell you. No, but you have to be patient. You have to work on it. You know, cannot leave this person, and that person is just not giving you the attention you need. So I'm cool and forgiving. I'll take what you're giving. But nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I begged. At least she's self-aware, like, yes, you're giving me something, but only because I begged for it. Like, wow, no. This song, what do you mean? I do not agree. This is emotional terrorism.
Overwhelmed, I'm underfed.
She's overwhelmed and over and
I
under.
still cling to hope like snow on mountains. Careless words melted away. I'm a penny in a fountain, just waiting
Oh my god, a penny on the fountain?
So I'm patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting.
I love how she sings this part, like her vocals, oh my fucking lord.
Cause they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving, I'll take what you're giving away. But nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
This is not okay. This is definitely not okay because everything was insulting on this song. She was calling me out, my past self. She was singing her heart out. She was sad. She was singing as if she was begging. Literally, that's how it felt. And there's no there's no break, and last chorus, like she's just going verse, chorus, and that's it. She has said everything she had to say. I love when people change the structure of the songs in the same album, and this is one of those slow songs that get me. This is one of those the grudges, traitors, driver's license. You know what I mean? It's not like Honeybee, which did not convince me. She really feels underfed. It's so sad. The first collaboration, What's Wrong With Me? Why is this sounding so great?
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of body in my bed, and I'm just searching up my symptoms, desperate to fix them. I'll do anything. 'Cause
All the album sounds so nostalgic. I can't deal with this.
I'm not feeling like myself, and nothing ever seems to help. Went to the doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
Wow, girl, that harmonization with this guy was really beautiful. And the things that you're saying, I think you are what's wrong with me. You are wrong. should not be in my life because now I am so messed up, and so it does not even have to be your fault as if you are killing me, but I am not my best version when I am with you. Wow, the fuck off this song. I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of my body in my bed. Yes, you're in your body, but you're not. And I'm just searching out my symptoms, the cure. Desperate to fix them. I'll do anything because lately I've been, oh my god, because lately I've been spiraling. Oh, I'm not feeling like myself and nothing ever seems to help. She is stuck. She does not recognize herself. She's not okay. And she's trying to search for the cure. Everything feels so connected on this album. I love it so much. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. She's so depressed. And again, she is referencing the bed. Almost all of her songs reference the bed. She loves to do that. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. Yeah, because why am I feeling like this if I am in love? Like, shouldn't I be happy? You seem pretty sad for a girl so in love. I can eat, I can sleep. I think you are. What's wrong with me? And again, this reflects the scare of my guitar. They just mentioned it here. Barely is even just next to me, but I keep thinking I'll find a cure, which is offensive that she mentioned that on Gods. I say that I'm fine, I'll tell you all the time. I've never felt so happy and sure. Yeah, girl, just convince yourself. Yes, this is so scare my guitar coded on the things she's saying. Let's move on to his verse.
I keep looking for distractions. Hope the feeling passes, but I've got to say it's getting harder every day, and I can't seem to get around it. Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, what if this isn't what I want?
Okay.
Doctor and she said I was fine.
No, because the voices together.
Bottle of wine.
Okay.
It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
I have to say, I'm not sure if I love his voice. It's really unique, that is true. And I don't know if it fits the vibe of the song and the album, but it does go really well when they are singing together, so I'll give him that. And the verse was interesting on the things he was saying. What if this isn't what I want? Like, yes. Like, she does not know what's going on, but something's off. Something's not okay. You know, that feeling on a relationship is probably the worst feeling ever. Like, the slow downfall. Sometimes it could be easier if something really, really bad happened, but it's just that thing, and then you just keep living.
I'm not feeling like myself on amber lights and warning bells. I'm not feeling like
An ambulance.
I'm not hiding it
To the doctor and she said I was fine. But every movie that I see makes me cry.
Yo, the song is sad, but I love the production.
I should talk to a friend, but I can't
This is the type of sad song that I love.
my head is spinning.
I think you're what's wrong with me.
Oh,
I think you're what's wrong
yes!
with me.
Raw vocals.
I think you're what's wrong with me. I think you're what's wrong with me.
What in a perfection is this album, honestly? There's, like, I love the songs. I truly am being super blown away of how much I love the songs on first listen. Olivia, girl, honestly, like, you can do this to me. You cannot do this to me. You should not do this to me. Definitely should not. So the is this all amber lights and warning bells? It says here on traffic lights, the amber light signals to a driver that they should slow down, and warning bells are signify danger. Olivia tells her declining mental health. These lines indicate that she sees her trajectory is headed towards a dangerous place, and she needs to take action to avoid getting worse. But I feel like it could also fit with the ambulance metaphor with the cure and stuff, like the lights that are Amber and the warning bells, like the sound of the ambulance. But yes, they are also intertwined, all the songs. This is so cool. I am so jealous of the Primavera Sound, people, and I can't wait for the tour. I can wait for the tour next year, May 2027. Let's fucking go. And now let's listen to Less.
Of the bed, body and head protesting. My stomach's in knots. I don't wanna talk. Let's just go to bed or something. Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow.
Wow.
But I've been saying that
We're relatable for
You say you can't stand to watch me cry a minute more. So you do the noble thing and open up the door. Loving me means letting go and wishing me the best. Then I guess I wish you loved me less.
I swear to God, if I had gotten this album 2.5 years ago, I would be on the hospital. This scenery here, besides the beautiful voice and piano, again, this is probably the second slowest song, but the things she's saying, I feel it again, edge of the bed, body and head protesting, my stomach's in knots, I don't want to talk. They have a discussion, they're in the bed, which is the worst feeling ever. This is exactly how I used to feel, and she captured it really well. I just go to bed or something, maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow, but I've been saying that like every night. Which is, lack of communication and distraction from the confrontation has been the only thing that Rodrigo could do, as the truth and the plausible breakup feels difficult and overwhelming to go through. She's so scared of her guitar. She is like saying, if you love me and you know that what's best for us is to break up, letting go, and wishing me the best, I wish that you loved me less, because if you loved me less, you would not feel the need to do things right by me and leave me. So this is like the craziest shit she's ever said, because she's like, I want this to work, so I kind of want you to love me, maybe not more, but well, and me love you well too, like properly. But since I cannot bear the thought of leaving you or breaking up, I wish that you would care less for me, if that could mean that you would not break up with me because you do not wish me the best. This is so messed up, and I cannot believe she has just said this. She knows that there's something wrong. She just said everything was wrong with me, but she still won't break up. Like, this is crazy, crazy work, honestly.
Try to recreate our favorite day.
When a relationship
we didn't last
breaks
much
down.
this time, or trip to Big Sur only confirmed this isn't what it should feel like. And maybe I'm a stubborn overthinker, but I've been thinking over this a lot, and I could try convincing you they're just intrusive
Different lyrics for the chorus.
but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. If loving me means crying on the curb at LAX, well then I guess I wish you loved me less.
I honestly have no words.
Loving me means saying, babe, I think this is the end. I guess I wish you loved me less.
Honestly, I need to go to bed. I won't listen to the other two songs. What do you mean? What do you mean, Olivia? This honestly feels one of the most, like, one of the songs that I have related to the most. Thank God not right now, but she just said everything that I felt. And with that beautiful voice, honestly, like, yes, sound-wise, it's just like Honeybee, not my thing. But wow, what the hell? And you know, the verse two with all these kind of favorite date and the whatever you say, that big sur, it feels like this other side of Drop Dead, as in this the date and going somewhere and all that stuff. But this time it's just to try to make things right, and it's not working because we are done. There is not a solution for us. And I could cry trying to convince you they were just intrusive thoughts, but you see me truly happy, so you know right now I am not. I'm not happy. Flying undercover at LAX, so the airport of Los Angeles. He's leaving with the plane, and because the best thing he can do is leaving her, and he knows it, but she wishes she would not do this. Baby, I think it's the end. Honestly, fuck off. Fuck off. Let's stop talking about this song. That's going to be like the vulnerable part, the one that we will pretend that it does not exist. And now expectations. So let's see. I think it can be a great contrast with less. So it's sad, but it's not. Slow. Kind of odd pitch. What? I can see the similarities between the two sides. The super slow, sad song, the more upbeat song.
I met him at a party. I think he was on drugs. He wasn't smart or funny. I convinced myself he was. He had a great apartment and a car his parents bought. I thought that he was perfect, and now his number's blocked. Took a couple months, but now I am secure.
Wow.
I am so evolved. I am so
Let's go. You are so
I
involved.
ask for more and more and more and more and more. I won't settle for a guy with a fake job. They seem so desperate for loving, but baby, I'm not giving
Wow.
my heart with zero stipulations. No, I take careful consideration. I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. Their indecision is painfully unattractive. Past mistakes, I just need information. These days I've got expectations.
Girl!
Hit the new year like a
Yes! Yes! This is me right now. This has to be the last song she wrote, right? Oh, of course. Know your share. Know your value. Don't settle for less than what you are. So this guy was such like a nothing. He was nothing. He was literally such a pack of useless bones. He was nothing. So you left him and blocked him. Really cool. And now that has made you learn that you need to level up your expectations. I'm not kissing any boy that is passive. That is so funny. That is so funny. Because if they are not secure, it's painfully unattractive. She is clocking everyone here. Let's see, because that second verse sounded a little bit of those rocky moments that she has on the
So I
song.
hit the new year like a single girl at a Vegas bar, rocking my mini dress.
This is so bad, be a
and
vibe.
an open heart. Yeah, I've got hope. Yeah, I've got drive. I will not lose my faith.
Don't think my future husband's at this bar in Silver Lake.
Oh, the change on the narrative. One of my favorite ones. For consideration. This is so funny. This is so funny. We needed this. We needed this after less. We definitely needed more because girl. So I hit a new year like a single girl at a Vegas bar. Great. Rock my mini dress with a vodka cran and open heart vodka cranberry. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Conan. Yes, of course, of course. Yeah, I've got hope. Yeah, I've got drive. I will not lose my faith. Don't think my future husband at this bar in Silver Lake. A man will be procured. Like, that is so funny. The person she's looking for has already matured in years and is ready to meet her expectations of genuine emotional availability and expressive able love. Wow, this is really good. I'm loving that she has this. It makes me see that she's in a better place. Probably she knows how she has to behave now, and that is gives me a better feeling than other songs on the album. There you go. Wow, that is so fun. That is fun. No, because what is this melody? Yes, you learn from your past mistakes. Wow. Wow, the way she ends the song and goes to the last one. Wow, great. Great, this album, oh dear God, of course it was going to be cool, but I was not expecting this coolness. And now we have a 540 minute song, almost 6 minutes. The longest song she's ever done. Overcoming the Cure. Cigarette Smoke. Oof. And a closing track. This is dangerous. This is honestly dangerous, but I feel like even though Less was slower and probably is my second least favorite song of the album, I still was left gag with it. So for me, the only song that I will now recur and go back to is Honeybee. Because yes, love songs can be cool, of course, don't get me wrong, but it was just alright for me. It was really dark at the beginning. I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a metaphor of something that you cannot liberate from, like the cigarette smoke.
Cigarette smoke, the smell that I know. It clings to my clothes, seeps into my bones. It's a real quiet house, the shower left on, 5 beers in the fridge, and the second car's gone.
So someone has left. Her or him?
I regret you,
She left.
and how long I stayed. I resent you for not being brave.
Who's not being brave? Him or you?
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy until I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart.
This is hard.
I thought that we played the perfect couple till you didn't want the part.
So, both people are feeling like something changed on the other person, because he said that she started to making it hard and she said that he didn't want the part. Interesting. She has some things that she cannot let go from the past toxic relationship. I'm thinking a lot of stuff regarding this verse because there's a lot of references like the beers. This could be devastating because she could be talking about like the beer that's not there, because usually you have 6 beers, like a 6-pack. It's probably the one the reference in Drop Dead, which that is a lot. That is so fucking sad. And then the second car, the car that she mentioned on another song that his parents bought him, it's not there anymore. So it's just only left like sadness, and she's alone. She was not brave, and I feel like this time she is blaming him because he was not brave, whereas in last she was the one that was not brave. Wow, this is deep. This is deep. And tell me something honest. To the memories turn dark, may feel like all those things were beautiful because they were not, like, you would not be honest with yourself. Now that you are, everything turns dark. You said that I made loving look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple till you didn't want a part. After all the background of the other songs of the album, this is honestly so sad.
Honeybee, I regret you. What I let slide.
I won't say a thing.
I resent
Taking her side, so he left with another girl.
taking her side. Oh, tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time.
The way she's devastated, you can see that on her voice.
Give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple. Till you didn't want the part.
The fact that she mentioned Honeybee, because that was the way she used to call him, and there's even a song called like that. But she prefers to be lonely at night than begging for him. She won't beg like she used to on beg. Like this is insulting. I am so mad because of all of these connections make it just sadder. I regret you and what I let slide. I resent you for taking her side. Imagine if this is the girl that she was talking about in My Way. Like, he ended up being with her. Oh God, Olivia, what is this? Is this a book? Is this a whole fucking ass story?
It's gone dry, bitter and hollow. You'll be miles away tomorrow. Might I try It's gone dry, bitter
She's literally dying. She's dying here on this bridge. And that's how the album ends. You've got to be joking. The memories go dark, but you still have him all over you, just like cigarette smoke. I cannot believe she's ending the album like this. She literally just died. Did you hear the way she ended that note? Wow, this album, guys, like no, because this is definitely that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just like the first listen. Of course, I need to listen to the songs a lot more, but as I'm telling you, I think 10 out of 10 all the songs in terms of listenability and how they sound, like being subjective, are all of them except Honeybee, Less, and maybe this one, Cigarette Smoke. In terms of why this song I need to play it without like non-stop and stuff. But of course, talking about objective wise, Less and Cigarette Smoke are one of the best songs on the album, that's for sure. And all of them are so great, so well-rounded songs, and the album is so cohesive. It tells a story, it ends, it finishes, reference between songs, the two sides of the album. This feels like a very great project. I hope that it receives a lot of awards and that people take it seriously, because even though she's talking about love, which is the most universal thing to talk about and write about, she's done such an excellent job with it. Oof, I need to listen to this like thousands of times. I will do that while I'm editing, and let's see when I can give you this masterpiece of album reaction. I'm so happy. I still don't know if this is going to be better than Guts, and I still don't know if it's going to be better than Sour. We will see with time. And wow, I'm so excited for the tour. I want to see which songs she's going to sing, which songs she's going to get from the other two albums, now that she has like 13 new songs, which is kind of a great amount of new songs. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your favorite one. Probably mine is still Drop Dead, but it could be also I love My God's Brains, I love Expectations, I loved Backed, of course I love The Cure. Wow. This is a lot, guys. I hope that you enjoy my reaction. As I'm saying, let me know all your thoughts and what you think, some things that I may have missed. And I mean, it's a deep dive on the lyrics, but we could still dive deeper on the meaning. So anything that you want to tell me is welcome. And I'm gonna leave now because this video is already long enough. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see each other soon to keep fanboying and fangirling. Adios!